Okay, um, sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. These are the problems that they needed to complete during class. It's page 9, numbers 3 through 12, page 31, numbers 3 through 6, and then number 13, and page 32, numbers 8 through 21. So I'm going to work those out here. This is page 9, and all of the problems that you see needed to be done. We're using this figure over here to answer these questions. So the first one, number 3, asks us for 5 points. We remember from my last video that that points in general are capital letters. So I only see 5 capital letters in this picture. I see A, I see B, I see C, I see D, and I see E. So the answer would be A, B, C, D, and E. They're separated by a comma because they're separate points. Then it asks for 2 lines, and I see only 2 lines on the picture. So the first line is this horizontal one, and the second line is this vertical one here. We remember that to name a line, we need 2 points on the line, and then we draw a line over it. So for example, it could be BD, would be one possible option. That would be this horizontal line. That same line could also be represented as BC or CD. It doesn't matter as long as it's 2 points on that line. And then we've got this other one here, and you only have one choice for that one, and it would be AC, because there's only 2 points on that line. None of the lines have lowercase cursive letters, so you can't use that to label them. Sometimes they do give you a cursive letter, like an L out to the side, and then you could use that. Okay? The next one that it asks for is 2 planes. There's this orange plane and this blue plane. Right away I noticed that we have capital cursive letters, and we remember that planes can be labeled with capital cursive letters. So our answers could be F and N. Okay. Also, you can name planes with 3 capital letters. So, for example, I could say B, C, E would be that orange one. So B, C, E. I can't do it for the blue one. I could say A, C, D, and that would be this blue plane. Okay, so there's different ways to label them, and I would have accepted any of those ways. Alright, the last one asks for a point on BD, and there's 3 possible answers for this one. BD is right here, it's line BD. The most obvious answer is C because it's right in the middle, but B and D are also on that same line, so I could use that as well. Okay, number 7 asks you to draw a segment with endpoints M and N. So there's my segment. The end points, which are the points at the end, are M and N. Okay. A ray with endpoint F that passes through G would look like this. So the endpoint is F, that would be here, and then it goes through G, but it keeps going after G. Okay. Example 3 is the figure to name each of the following. So a line that contains A and C, you really don't even need the diagram because we know that to write a line, we just put 2 points with a line on top. So if it has A and C on the line, you can just write it like that. You could also answer that question with AB, for example, since that's the same line. A plane that contains A, B, and C. Again, you don't even need the picture because you know that a plane can be labeled by the 3 letters that it, or the 3 points that it has, so ADC would be an answer. You could also use that script M that they give you, or we could use totally different points like A, C, B. It's on the same plane. Okay, and then we're going to sketch a figure. Actually, I'm going to do 11 and 12 on the next video because I'm running out of time here.